Will they? Will they, Stuart?
Well, you would think that Austria need a miracle.
134.
What an achievement it would be for Japan to qualify. Because the Austrians were 4-3 up and lost in a last leg decider against Japan, and that looks like being absolutely crucial.
140.
But one thing's for sure, big Metzior Stilovic will give it a real go against the much fancied Taylor and Lewis here in Hamburg.
Winners of the group to play South Africa in the next stage this evening. And that will be a big thrill for young Charles Peterson and Sean Hogan to be able to play darts on the big stage against the greatest.
140.
16-time champ of the world and the 2 times world champ, A.D. Lewis.
It was their slow start against Japan that ultimately cost Austria
55.
in the end.
England require 87.
Looking here at a possible. Well, he's hit the single 2. Made a mess of that, Adrian Lewis.
71.
But Taylor will return, yeah. We miss him, we really do. Always in our thoughts, our friend Sid.
60. England requires 16.
His old pal, Phil Taylor, looking at double 8. And hitting it cleanly, clinically and coolly. And England, well, they win their 6th straight leg of the tournament. They're yet to lose a leg.
Wow. Break of throw for Stilovic and Langendorf. That was an odd one.
45.
We missed Mensur at the Ali Pali, just gone. 4 years on the spin, we'd seen him there, but didn't qualify this time round. He won some big games, hasn't he? Remember him beating James Wade on the Ali Pali stage. Back in business, Phil Taylor, with his second 180.
180 Dalmatians. 9 darts are teed up. Possibility, anyway. Taylor's had nine darters on TV.
83.
It would be a crackerjack if we could see one in a pairs competition in a doubles match.
We nearly saw back-to-back ones from Van Gerwen. That would have been history.
40.
We've seen so many huge darting moments, haven't we, over the last couple of years?
Well, virtually everything that we thought was impossible has become possible, hasn't it? The 9 darter live on TV itself. 2002 by Taylor, hits another max. If only Adrian Lewis wasn't playing with him, Stewie would be on the 9 darter, wouldn't he? Lewis has wrecked it with that shoddy mid-leg visit.
100. England require 58.
But he can hit the winning double.
18.
He's been off the pace, Lewis, have to say, in the first match against Japan. Not at his best, and so too here against Austria. To be fair, I mean, the best we've seen from Lewis in a long time was in a losing cause, wasn't it, when he lost to Michael Van Gerwen in one of the best matches ever seen at the World Championship. Taylor, he's doing everything right, makes it 3-1.
They will be eliminated from the competition, and it will be Japan who go through as runners-up in the group. Here he goes again.
Just looks relaxed, doesn't he?
100. Thank you.
An imperious performance from the 16 times world champion.
Well, there we go. A curious style of Mensur Stilovic. So often you think he's going to fall over.
60.
But it's effective, a 137. Lovely dart from Taylor. Already hit 3.
140.
Well, last year, midway through the tournament, there was the allegation that Adrian Lewis was carrying Phil Taylor, wasn't there? He was playing so poorly, the power, but there is no question who's leading the way in this tournament. He has been the boss, the governor. Yes, the boss, the governor, and who knows, he might be the next occupant of number 10.
Well, Phil Taylor, just to show how dominant he has been, individually, his average is 115.
And England's average is 95, so roughly that means Lewis is averaging 75. That's how much Taylor is steering the stagecoach here for England. Now this will be a good way for him to finish. Unlucky. Nah, he doesn't like it on top of the wire, but he's got to stay there mathematically. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff.
100.
Well, even the two that missed Stewart were right on the top wire.
Well, you get the feeling, though, that Adrian Lewis will come into his own and will produce something when it really matters as the tournament gets into the knockout stage. And Lewis here is going to have darts to win the match and confirm England's position at the top of Group A for the defending champions.
114. England requires 60.
OK, then, to wrap up the win, Adrian Lewis wants double top. Double 10 for the match. And that is that. An absolutely breathtaking performance from Phil Taylor, with Adrian Lewis riding shotgun just in case anything went wrong. He didn't need to do much. 2-time world champ, and England breezed through the group and set up a last 16 tie with the Springboks from South Africa.